I'm actually going to be sharing my most recent MAC purchase, which has been going absolutely crazy. This collection was meant to be released in Australia. I think MAC had said between the 13th and the 16th, but everybody was expecting this to come out on the 16th, which is Monday. Well, Friday, I think it was Thursday or Friday, I can't remember now. I had gotten home from work. I was just randomly looking through Facebook, and on one of my Facebook pages that I'm sort of connected through with other makeup and beauty people within Australia, a chick on there had written an update saying that the Cinderella collection was available. You couldn't find it directly from the MAC website, but if you Googled I think it was like MAC Cosmetics Cinderella Australia or something like that, it came up within Google and you could press and go to the page. I literally grabbed my wallet. I was in the lounge room. I grabbed my wallet and I ran into my like little filming room and I like jumped straight on my laptop. And I've never done that before, but I was like, holy moly, I need to jump on this quickly. So it was like, I think I had seen the update, it was posted like 6 minutes prior. So I literally ran, jumped on the site, I ordered a few things, paid for it, super excited. But then yesterday, I must have ordered it on Thursday, okay? So Friday I get an email to say that my order had been shipped, and then about 10 minutes after that, I got an email from MAC saying that they had cancelled one of the items and refunded me, and it was actually the Coup de Chic, I don't know if it's Chic, I think it's Chic, Coup de Chic beauty powder had been cancelled. They'd refunded the money. So today's Saturday, I actually got this delivered this morning, which I just totally wasn't expecting. Checked my package and yes, I didn't get the beauty powder. So I don't know if MAC didn't mean to release it, or maybe people found the link by accident, or what the go was. They seemed to maybe sell too many and didn't have the stock. So I was super disappointed in that. So I do have a few items to share with you now that I picked up. I did call my MAC counter here in Canberra, and that they said that they would be releasing the collection on Monday. And I had told her that I had ordered the beauty powder. It got cancelled, I don't know why. And she said that they had heaps of them. So I have a meeting at 9 o'clock, like an executive meeting, 9 a.m. I'm going to be in that for, I think, 2 hours or something. And my plans are to drive straight after and go into the city and get it. So I'm really hoping within that amount of time that they're definitely left over, because I was really excited to get that. So at least going in store, I can kind of compare the two different beauty powders and make sure that is the one that I want. So that's a bit annoying. I think that's happened to quite a few people. I know one lady, her entire order got cancelled and refunded. So if I was her, I would have been totally cranky. But nevertheless, I was able to get a few things, which I am really excited about. So all arrived. Comes in, you know, your typical MAC bag. Here in Australia, makeup prices are totally extravagant and ridiculous. I didn't really know how much everything was going to cost. It's always that catch-22 that when it's limited edition, you kind of want to spend the money, but even still, it is so expensive. So I picked up the eyeshadow. It's called Stroke of Midnight. This was $72. I know, but when I compare it to MAC eyeshadows, they're about $32, $36 each here in Australia. So when I think of it in terms of that, I can kind of justify the money and the fact that it's limited edition. It still makes me cranky that we pay so much. If the dollar had been a little bit better, the Australian dollar was a little bit better, then I would have totally just bought these in the US and then used a mail forwarder to ship them over. But the way the exchange rate is at the moment, it just wouldn't have been worth paying it. Now, I can't remember the prices of the other two, so I'll make sure to link them on the video. But I also got the Lipglass. This was in Happily Ever After. And then I picked up a lipstick in Royal Ball. So, I mean, the packaging is just absolutely beautiful. MAC described this as a lavender blue. Beautiful packaging, and then the inside of it is gold, which is just beautiful. So onto the items. So they are the 3 that I got. So I'll go over the eyeshadow palette first. And I know a lot of people were talking about this packaging, saying that it was, you know, very cheap looking, that they didn't particularly like it. But I have to say, looking at it in person, it looks a lot nicer than you would expect. I think the other part of it as well is that it has like a pearlescent, yeah, like a pearlescent chrominess to it, and it kind of has like a pinkish sheen, which I'm not sure if it's going to come across on the camera or not, but it really does look beautiful. And I know also a few people had said that they would have preferred to have like, you know, like a Cinderella's face or something like that. To be honest, I don't like cartoon looking makeup. Like, to me, this looks really nice and sleek. If anything, I thought it would have been really sweet maybe on just the glass to have like the little stars, so sort of like all little sparkles all over it. I think that would have been nice. But I like that it's sort of very simple and just really pretty. So I will just zoom in and give you guys a nice close look at this. So this is the eyeshadow quad. It's a quad. I keep saying quad. 246. What is a 6 palette called? I can't remember. So this is the eyeshadow palette in Stroke of Midnight. So the eyeshadows, which is awesome, it does actually tell you the name of them. So we've got Vapor, Floof, Omega, Quarry, Satin Taupe, and Stroke of Midnight. I know another thing as well that a lot of people had spoken about with this eyeshadow palette, that it was a bit boring, that it was very natural. But I have to say, I actually really like it for that fact that this could be just your everyday eyeshadow palette. You're going to use every single color. There's no sort of funky bright colors that you're going to use once in a blue moon. I'd rather spend money on something that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of, and these are some amazing shades. So I think the only eyeshadows that I have within here is Satin Taupe, which is this one here, sorry, Omega, which is this one over here, I think. Oh no, this one here. They actually look a bit different in person to the camera. I'm trying to do it backwards. So yes, so Satin Taupe and Omega, these 2 I have. All the others I don't, but they're beautiful. I think they're going to be some amazing shades. So I'm just going to go ahead and give these some swatches for you guys. So they are the first 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't pick that one up very well. And then Satin Taupe and Stroke of Midnight. And I actually really like that they've put this, it's sort of like a purpley navy, it looks like a pink red shimmer, and I really love that for the fact that it's not a black and it's not just like a chocolate brown color. I really like that, you know, you sort of have a bit of a nice dark shade there that just is something a little bit different in a natural palette, and I really do like that because I feel like every palette gives you a black or a really dark brown, and I like that they've switched it up and given you like this really pretty dark navy type shade. I really like it. I think they swatch amazing. I know MAC eyeshadows are going to be perfect, and I know sometimes in these quads they're a little bit hit and miss, but I definitely feel like the colors that they've chosen in this palette are going to work really beautifully. You can get some very easy natural looks, but then you can also darken them up if you like, which I'm really excited to use. That is the eyeshadow. Then I'll go into the lip gloss now. I did look at some swatches online and I thought this looks so unique and pretty. I do love MAC lip glosses. I only have a couple of them, but I thought this would be a really pretty, perfect everyday shade to use. This is the one in Happily Ever After. And again, you've kind of got like that lavender periwinkle color with the pearlescent through it. Beautiful. And I love this shade. It looks so beautiful. It's sort of like that baby doll pink, but then it has this blue. It sort of goes between blue and pink glitter through it, which looks so gorgeous. So I'll swatch it just down here. You can see just the sparkle in that. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, but still really natural, which I'm super happy about. And I love the smell of these. They smell like vanilla. Gorgeous. So that is Happily Ever After. Then onto the lipstick, and I feel like you really can't see how beautiful this is. It definitely has, sort of goes between this chromy finish of a pink, like a pink pearl, just like a pearlescent color. So beautiful. So this is the lipstick in Royal Ball. This was the pinker shade of lipstick out of the two, and it is a luster finish. So these typically are quite sheer. And this is just a really pretty, again, like a baby doll type pink. I think a very wearable color, something that you can get a lot of use out of and that you can use with a lot of different makeup looks. So I'll give this one a swatch up here. Alright, so I've just put a few coats on here just so you guys can see it a little bit better. So it's definitely a luster finish. So they typically are quite sheer, and it is really just a pretty baby doll pink color. And it sort of has like a nice sheen to it as well, which is something super wearable. So you can see all with the lip gloss, the lipstick and the eyeshadows that you're just going to get some really beautiful neutral, natural looking makeup looks with it, which are definitely my go-to type looks. With the two lipsticks, this was the more pinker shade. The other one looked a bit more like MAC Myth or Hue, so very, very pale colors. I believe that was a luster finish as well, so they will be quite sheer on the lips. They will really just give a nice hint of color, a little bit of a tint and a bit of a shine as well. So I always find lip colors like this really easy to wear because they're very comfortable. You don't have to worry too much about how they apply, and they're just really enjoyable. So if I'm going to be spending some I think these were $40. If I'm going to be spending a lot of money, I want to make sure it's a lipstick that I'm going to use a lot. So I'm really quite happy with that, and I definitely know I'll get a lot of use out of them. My plans are on Monday to go and try and pick up one of the beauty powders. I did check my account, and the refund that MAC issued hadn't actually gone through my account yet, so I'm hoping that goes through at some point soon. They were $50 Australian, so they were expensive. If they weren't as much, I would have definitely picked up both of them. I'm still not entirely sure if I'll go ahead and pick up the Coup de Chic or the Mystery Princess. Mystery Princess is more of like a white type beauty powder, and the Coup de Chic was more of like a pinky peach type one. Depending on sort of how pigmented they are, I thought it would be nice to get Mystery Princess either as an all over sort of setting powder to give like a nice sheen, kind of like the ambient lighting powders, or getting the Coup de Chic as like a highlight, or even just as a nice sort of blush topper. For anyone that doesn't know, beauty powders can be used for anything, so you can really use them depending on how they are. So if they're very glittery or they're not glittery at all, you can use it as an all over face powder, an eyeshadow, a blush, a bronzer. They can be used for anything really, but I thought they were too beautiful not to try and get one of them, so I'll definitely update you guys and let you know which one I pick up. If you picked up anything from the Cinderella collection, let me know what you got. Let me know if you had any troubles, like obviously I have. MAC definitely underestimated how popular this collection would be here in Australia. Within the hour, the eyeshadow palette had been completely sold out, and the beauty powders, and I went back and I checked yesterday and both of the lip glosses were gone. I think only the lipsticks were left, but I would say they they'd probably be sold out by now. I believe you can also get the collection from David Jones' website. Call up Maya or MAC stores. Someone on Facebook actually also told me that they paid over the phone to make sure that they could get the items straight away. So if that's something that, which I never even had thought of, so if that's something that you guys are interested in, definitely call up your MAC counter, because these were so difficult to get your hands on, and I'm extremely lucky I was able to get these 3. Let me know if you guys would like a makeup tutorial using them or not. I know there's a lot of them on here on YouTube, so let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, but I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of all of them. I think they're a beautiful little set, and I feel like the lipstick and the lip gloss I picked up actually work really beautifully together. I feel like they're going to be an awesome little duo to use, so I am really excited, and I am super happy about the packaging. I think it looks beautiful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.